This is the brother Karatazar coming to you with another lesson, and the title of this lesson will be The Origin of Moab and Ammon. And with that said, I'd like to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, from where I'm constantly learning this truth and studying. Much respect to the hopeful elect and to the brothers preaching this truth with all sincerity on the highways and byways, doing this work. And with that said, let's get into this lesson. And I'm going to go into Genesis chapter 19, verse 29. And it came to pass, when the Most High destroyed the cities of the plain, that the Most High remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow, when he overthrew the cities in which Lot dwelt. And Lot went up out of Zoar and dwelt in the mountain, and his two daughters with him, for he feared to dwell in Zoar, and he dwelt in a cave, he and his two daughters. And the firstborn said unto the younger, Our father is old, and there is not a man in the earth to come in unto us after the manner of all the earth. So they just seen what happened, and they were hopeless. They thought there was no other men. Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. So they, plan to lay down with their father, make him drink wine and get him drunk so that they could lay down with him and bear his children. And that goes to show you, the woman's purpose is, part of the woman's purpose is to bear children. And they made their father drink wine that night. And the firstborn went in and lay with her father, and he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. So he didn't know what was going on. He had no clue. And it came to pass on the morrow that the firstborn said unto the younger, Behold, I lay yesterday with my father. So she's telling her sister what she did last night with my father. Let us make him drink wine this night also, and go thou in and lie with him, that we may preserve seed for our father. So now she's talking to her sister and telling her sister to do the same thing. And they made their father drink wine that night also. And the younger arose and lay with him. And he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. Thus were both the daughters of Lot with child by their father. And the firstborn bare a son, and called his name Moab. The same is the father of the Moabites unto this day. And the younger, she also bare a son, and called his name Benami. The same is the father of the children of Ammon unto this day. So now we understand a little bit more background on Moab and Ammon. They're the children of incest. They're children, between daughters and father. And as you know, you're not supposed to sleep with your parents. That's against the laws. That's one of the laws that you're not supposed to break. So they slept with their father, and and we know that, us being in the truth, we know that Moab is China, is the Chinese, and Ammon is the Japanese. And if you look, up Mongoloid. What is a Mongoloid? A member of a group of people formerly considered to constitute a race of humans having Asian ancestry and classified according to physical traits as the presence of an epicanthal fold or two mongoloid dated now offensive. So now it's considered offensive to call someone a mongoloid, but that's what they used to call Asian people, a person affected with Down syndrome. So what type of people have that mongoloid look, that Down syndrome look, but the Chinese and the Japanese? All right. So if you go to, you know, an image, it's going to show you, you know, the Chinese and the Japanese. And you can see for yourself that they look like they have Down syndrome. And I'm going to look that up too, you know. You know. So now you see what race of people have Down syndrome, but now you get to see what Down syndrome looks like, and you see the squinty eyes, you know, the chinky eyes. You see that? You see that? That's somebody with Down syndrome, you know. So Moab and Ammon, you know, are they are the progenitors, you know. And even if you look that word up, you know, progenitors, you know, it's going to tell you a person or thing from which a person, animal, or plant is descended or originates, an ancestor or parent. His sons and daughters were the progenitors of many of Scotland's leading noble families, you know. And then they show similar words: ancestor, forefather, forebearer, originator, founder, instigator. So, you know, instigators, you know, somebody who starts something. So, you know, these are definitions, you know. And it also shows you at the top, progenitor in genealogy, the progenitor, you know. So, yeah, that's right. You know, Moab and Ammon are the progenitors of the Chinese and Japanese. Moab and Ammon, that's the same people. They're the same people. So, with that, you know, I hope you brothers and sisters have found this lesson edifying, and see you at the next lesson. Lord willing, Shalom.